Hello, this is Dominic for Paphos Life, and I'm doing a little film of the area between St Nicholas Chapel and, well, basically however far I get before I decide I've filmed enough. So I've been doing a series of articles. This guy with a big camera up there on the seafront and the beaches, how they're getting ready for the summer season, and I thought I might as well film some of it as well. So here we are, there's the chapel. I could go on, but there's quite a few people, so I'll put a link up to a virtual tour you can do of the place. Right, this is the Pioneer Beach Hotel. I think it's adults only, so you can't bring your kiddies here. Lovely sandy beach. I'll put links up to all the various hotels we pass in the text and possibly on the film itself, but some useful numbers there. Now we're on the Asimina Suites Hotel, which is 5-star. The other one was 4-star. I think this is adult only as well. Have a little pan round. Yes, I think they're playing bills over there, or patang, whatever it's called. I remember going to France years ago as a child with the bowls you get in sort of like petrol stations, like yellow, blue and red, and getting laughed at by an old French bloke smoking gitane. He showed me his big silver balls, if you pardon the expression. Especially posh area up there with that pyramid. I don't know what that's for. There those first aid numbers again. There's a lifeboat station, a lifeguard station. Really got to stop calling them lifeboat stations. Here's another beach. I hadn't originally intended of filming here, otherwise I'd be able to tell you what the name of that hotel is up there. I'm desperately looking around for a sign. It's about 10 o'clock on I think it's Thursday. And it's quite busy already, to be honest. It's strange because after the last few years of COVID, I've got used to this place being a lot emptier, and I haven't come to terms with the fact that I'm going to have to share it again with tourists. Which is fair enough, really. Oh, this is the Ivi Mare. So what would that one have been? Was that the Aquamare we passed? I'm not sure. That one looks nice. In a minute I'll show you a bit more of the coast. It's rocky at the moment though, so you're not missing anything, unless you like looking at rocks. Now in the past I've driven down here as part of my route when I show the hotel strips, hotels. And now you can see exactly how close it is to the chapel. Right, let's get a bit more close to the rocks for the time being, just so you can see them. Yeah, once I finish this film I'm going to photograph the route back so I can do the next one of the articles. I know some of you like the films, and bizarrely some of you like hearing my voice. I haven't come to terms with that one, but there you go. I've still got a bit of a fog in my throat, to be honest. So yes, this section of the coast, I would describe it as being good for snorkeling. There's some pretty flowers though. It's all part of the coast walk though, so if it was all sandy beach it'd be a bit more boring. Big one that is. Some water sports up here. Well, there's beach volleyball where no one's playing at the moment. I imagine if it came past at midday, these sunbeds would be a lot fuller. I'm quite glad they're quite empty at the moment though, because I deliberately did this walk at an early time, because the more people sunbathing, the more chance there is of someone not having their top on, and then YouTube kicks up a stink. So I tend to avoid the titties basically. Cypria Maris. There's a little beach here. All these are blue flag beaches. Oh. This one's actually bigger than it looks because it's not just this bit. Also goes through there. San Antonio water sports, there you go. See all this beach up here, it's part of the same one. There's a lifeguard station. Free plug for them. Now this part of the coast path is actually quite remote to a lot of people because saying we're nothing to do with the hotel, because you can't get here via the road far from where I was back there. I actually pointed to it then. I don't know why, because you can't see what I'm doing. There's some signs here. Fairly standard tourist fodder. Do stuff on holiday. It's a weird game there. Louis Ledra Beach. There's the beach and another volleyball court. Now at the Athena Beach Hotel. Go up to the lifeguard station first. You can see they've just been preparing the sand down there though. See, that chap's got the right idea. And snorkeling in the rocks. Well, I'm going to walk around that next point and then I'll be at Pachyammos Beach, which I recently did anyway, so I'll stop there. But let's have a quick pan round. It's lovely here. It's weird though, walking around somewhere like this when you only live down the road, well, in Polemi anyway. Oh, there's another way in. I have to remember that one. My hand is now officially, ow, getting pins and needles. Yep, and if you've missed any of my other articles on this walkway, it runs from Euroscopou all the way down to Paphos Castle, and from a hot topic of conversation after that, because they're actually renovating the bit between the castle and the lighthouse beach. But eventually, if all the whispers that you hear are true, it's going to go all the way from the castle up to I'm not sure it'll reach Coral Bay, but it will certainly get to Panagia path. But time will tell. Right, where are we now? It's still the Athena Beach Hotel. Shows you how big it is. The plane taking off. Now I could go down that way, but I think I'll stick to the path. There's a little water park in there. And if you want to see the whole path from Akoursos Beach to Paphos Harbour in a short film, I did a quick, what's it called, special technique, I don't know, it's sped up 20 times and it looks blurry on the side though. And it's about 6 minutes long, and I'll show you the whole route. I did that a few years ago now though, so parts of it have changed somewhat. The parts look just the same. Very pretty at the moment, I have to say. There's a kiddies area, I won't film that. Now we're at the Athena Royal Beach Hotel. Well, there's a big bowling green through there. There's emergency numbers again. Pan round of the lawn area. They're not commercial airlines, they're actually jets on a military manoeuvre, I believe. This happens in Cyprus every so often. They have training sessions with Israel and other countries. Now, I grew up near Farnborough in Hampshire, so I got used to the Farnborough air show, so noises like that don't mean anything to me, but if you hear them and wonder what they are, that's it. Just relax. It's nice up there, isn't it? Now at the Imperial Beach. Looks like there's going to be a wedding here today. I'll take pictures of that when I'm on the way back. Oh, look at all that booze. There's another game of pools or petang. You can correct me in the comments if you want. I'm not that bothered. Right, I'm now coming up to Pachyammos Beach, which I've already done a walking film about recently, so I'm going to be stopping in a minute. I'll just find a suitable place. But even since I last filmed here, there's a lot more people about, and this is only, as I said, just gone 10. There's a chap there preparing the beach for the summer. And there's the beach itself, which I said in the other film is very good for kids, because there's a little reef right by the shore, so you could let them swim there without fear of any tides getting them. Blues Drinks, that's the new one. Right, and here's the car park I parked at before. So I go as far as the next beach here and then just stop. I'll actually start the next film from this spot and just walk that way to the Sodat beach, but this will do for now. I think I've bored you enough. Enjoy the silence. What the hell does that mean? Okay, thanks for watching.